here in North Texas, 1 out of 6 people in our 13 counties are food insecure. That means they may not know where their next meal is coming from. We think that's an incredible travesty, and we're trying to do something about it.
North Texas Food Bank has really helped me. It's a godsend. If it weren't for North Texas, people around here just wouldn't have anything to eat.
Our Community Pantry is located in one of the most blighted neighborhoods. We had some challenges, quite frankly, at Our Community Pantry. We learned about Toyota's TSSC program because we were fortunate enough they came knocking on our door. They seemed to be very interested in how they might be able to help us with our operation.
My name is Scott Porter. I'm one of a crew of an organization called TSSC. We are challenged with giving back to the community the TPS process.
When Toyota came to work with us the first week, it was just a completely different experience. It was always client-focused and volunteer-centered, and that means so much to us as staff.
The food bank was very open to change. They knew that they had to grow or do things differently to meet some of the growing need in the community.
Due to the way that we were shopping with our clients, we could only see about 50 to 55 families per day.
We established some of their goals or some of their challenges of what they wanted to try to meet. 80 clients a day, every day. If you were just to deploy that in the organization, that would put a lot of pressure and work harder, work faster, and that's not the intent.
Instead of having one volunteer take one client through the entire store, it's 4 different zones on the floor. It gives all the volunteers an opportunity to get to know all the clients.
Without feeling rushed, so we're not jeopardizing dignity and respect.
We also learned from Toyota that our clients were waiting too long to be served,
which was a critical factor from a customer perspective for the food bank.
It's important to us to give those we serve a dignified shopping experience.
Respecting a person's time is one of the best things that you can do for them. We just gave the volunteers a more simple process.
They only have 2 actual paid employees, so the rest of their resources, volunteer labor, that they have to train very quickly, and usually they get those people maybe 5 or 10 minutes before the clients actually show up.
As we split off into sections, they didn't have to memorize 5 aisles. They had 1 aisle they had to walk down.
Versus the entire pantry, training new volunteers is much quicker.
They really are enjoying their experience here. And I will say that that's something that we had trouble with before we worked with Toyota.
So one of the things that was recognized, when there wasn't a client, they could then restock the shelving throughout the course of the day that they were open.
To utilize volunteers while they were already here shopping with clients eliminated the need for having to prepare for the next day or the next week. And so that's been a great takeaway for us.
Toyota's new processes ultimately allowed us to feed more people.
We were serving 55 families and we serve 80. That's huge.
North Texas Food Bank staff and employees now have the skills and the knowledge necessary to spread it.
I won't look at a food pantry the way that I did before working with Toyota.
We can share those learnings with others of our 250 partner agencies so that they can learn from what Toyota shared with us.
Well, I think Toyota chooses to give back because they want to give more than just financial resources. They want to actually give the skills necessary to improve their process and do more with less. Inspiring people to develop that culture applies across the board no matter what kind of organization it is. Toyota's been doing this for 25 years. It's kind of an exciting milestone.
They're really leading a movement. I can't believe they've been doing this for 25 years.